MSG. It's your boy, the primetime capper Pop DiBiase, and I'm here with Austin Williams, 2-0 prospect, fresh off of a first-round KO victory. How you feeling about your first big win in New York City?
I'm feeling amazing. I got some outstanding experience in this fight, being a swing bout. And if you don't know what that is, basically you're just on reserve to keep the show on the roll. You know what I mean? And with that being said, you have to be ready the entire broadcast. And sometimes you'll get upbeat, thinking that the fight is going to be over early because that's when you get on. And then it might not happen, and then you got to come back down and get ready again. So that can make you kind of cold going into the ring. And I was happy to get that experience out the way, but also to be able to get a first-round KO in a swing bout where it was ups and downs. That makes me feel very confident and lets me know I've added some expertise to myself. So,
and when it went into your choosing of your promoter, you know that Matchroom has one of the deepest rosters in all of boxing, but it seems like since you were with Team USA, 165-pounder, number one in the nation, you had your choice. Why did you choose Matchroom?
I decided to choose Matchroom, like I said in previous interviews. I really think they're thinking different, and I think they're thinking into the future. I think they're going to take over boxing. As you see, they pretty much getting all the names right now. And I know that they have a platform where you can capitalize on it or you can lose the interest. And I know that I'm a character. I know that I have the charisma and fighting style to not only keep the attention of all the people, but really be a magnet to the people. And I wanted to. It's always a risk. No matter who you sign with, if it's flooded with people, it's a risk. But I trusted in myself, and I knew that I would be a top fighter for them. They would want me on the shows and things of that nature, as long as I just was myself. So it was a challenge. But I just knew that they had a lot of fights going on. They have a deep roster, which means they have to have a lot of shows. And all I have to do is perform. So that's the position I want to put myself in.
Sounds great. Now, I see that you're 165, so you're somewhat being a tweener. So which class do you want to be at, like, on your way up?
Right now, as soon as we get a title fight, we're going to go to 54. That's why I've been hitting 59s and 58s pretty easily, but we just don't want to drain too bad for the 4-round fights, especially coming out of the amateurs where I'm used to fighting 4 or 5 times a week, and I have to just keep the weight on. I didn't want to drain myself or deprive myself of anything going into these fights, and that's why I feel like I go in so strong, because I just go in close to my weight. But when things get a little bit more important as far as titles and belts, 54 won't even be hard for me. We might test the waters with 47, but I think I'll just be a very strong 54, and I know that's where I'm going to stay for years.
And that's a really strong group right now, and it's almost like they're playing musical chairs with the belt and everything, so that's a good division to be choosing on. So you're from Houston. What are your biggest motivations from the city of Houston?
Some of my biggest motivations from the city of Houston has to still be Harvey. In Harvey, I got to see how much of a true community my city is. Everybody came together, helped each other. People volunteered crazy. In a big city like that, a lot of times you get people who are good, and they just stay good. They wash their hands at everybody else, you know what I mean? As long as their family's secure, they're good. We had people who are in outstanding shape and went and put themselves in danger and risk their lives to go and help people. So I know that I have a true community in Houston, and that's a place that I really love to represent. So that's motivational for me.
And this is Fanatics View, so we do way more than boxing. And I love to ask this question. So you from Houston.
Yes.
I want your order of your sports teams from Houston. I got the Astros. I got the Rockets. Who am I missing? I ain't missing nobody. Texans. And I'm going to throw the Cowboys in there. One or the other, Cowboys or Texans.
Don't make me a traitor. Please.
First, Cowboys or Texans, just so I can throw one out.
I'm not from Dallas.
Okay, then Texans it is. Okay, so give me your order.
Rockets, because one of my best friends, Daniel House, he plays for them. So number 4, y'all might see him. Daniel House, so that's just a
very
affiliation.
aware who he is, great player.
Yes,
good
that's
player.
my
Very
guy.
good player.
So Rockets are number 1. Am I really a huge sports guy? No. But Astros, because they were so successful. So it goes Rockets, Astros. And then I say football because a lot of my friends like to play, so I say Texans. And what is our soccer team called?
The Dynamo.
Dynamo. They're awesome. I like them. I like the Dynamo too, so they're ranked number 4. But that's my order right there.
I got you. And see, I look back at the camera. Reason why is because his Astros beat my Dodgers, man, and I'm still hurting over that, man. I really am. But beautiful interview. I thank you so much, Austin, for joining us today here at Madison Square Garden after a great knockout that you had earlier in the night. This is Fanatics View, Ring TV, your boy Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Kappa signing out.
Yes, sir.